Hello and welcome, I'm Steam Light and Total Play for Horizon Forbidden West. So in this episode we're going to be heading off and continuing the main quest, Death's Door. We've got to go to the coordinates that was given to us from the Spire. So let's do that right now. I'll meet you back there if anything comes up. Man, got the body of the Horus here, look how big it is. I did see there was a teaser sort of like clip on Twitter the other day, because the DLC for this is coming out. I think it's actually out now as of recording, but I've not got it installed yet, where it looks like you'll be fighting a Horus in it. And man, I would love that. That was what I was expecting the final boss to be in Zero Dawn. So given the opportunity to actually do that would be awesome. Look at the size of it. That would be like an insane fight. That's some like Shadow of the Colossus type stuff right there. Yeah, Aloy is just like the size of one of the like outer platings on a tendril. It's massive. I feel like realistically though, if you did have a fight against one of these things, it should kill you in one hit. Just saying. There's no reason why it should do. Also, I'm assuming I'm heading into this thing in the middle, maybe? Yeah, looks like it, yeah. Campfire as well, that's good.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the Spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to.
Yep.
But what was he doing here?
Knowledge.
This is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Not right now, let me loot. But I mean, you should know by now, Aloy, knowledge. That's all he ever wants. Knowledge.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway.
Man. I love how Silence has such a hold over Hades sometimes, though. Alright, let's have a look then.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. A perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades. In order to render it cooperative, tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Man, such a tease. Just tell me what I want to know.
It's some kind of log. Most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Love it redacted, cool. Love me a redacted report. Interrogation log, day 1. Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. Day 2. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular, of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers, produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe, the subject will become compliant. But yeah, because its whole deal was to, like, eradicate life, isn't it? Because if it's like a failed cycle or something like that, it's meant to eradicate all of life. So that seeing that and being able to do nothing about it must be excruciating. Day 6. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an instinctive failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super-entity, capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps? But I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced, unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive efforts come at significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind, piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. Is that why he was sort of stuttering, or not stuttering, but like staggering to speak? No matter, the data I've extracted and will continue to extract is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the data becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed in my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished, with a little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its state and destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place, because of course it's all part of his plan, the jerk. Workbench. Gonna upgrade any of my equipment. Nothing that I've got equipped. Anything that I don't equip I want to upgrade, maybe. I don't think so. Well, actually, I am tempted to switch out one of my weapons, actually. Because apparently I overlooked, what was it, the shock warrior bow. Apparently the elemental build up on like warrior bows is actually pretty good, because obviously they're really fast firing. So I might put it on just for like electric build up, or for the odd chance I can sort of hit a thing, because that would have been good for the Ravager if I could have hit one of his electrical spots. So let me re-equip this. I'll put this in the I'll put it in the sling slot. I never used the frost sling. I mean, I don't ever used the tripcaster really, but that's that's another story. And that I can upgrade. Nice. And again. Oh, that takes green shine. Interesting. Huh. I thought that was just a rare resource for trading. Apparently it's for crafting as well. Right, okay then. That was everything. Yeah, that objective's gone. Follow the Orb's trail. I'm assuming the literal, yeah, like hole in the ground where it's been dragged.
Where this trail leads.
How did he move this thing, by the way? Did he have it on a contraption, or was he literally just pulling along with a rope or something?
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of a self-righteous bull.
Yeah, that sucks. Also, this guy. Damn. For a second I thought he wouldn't let me get that.
Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Oh, hello darkness, my old friend. Hate these guys. Oh, there you go. Damn, Glinthawk. Well, these guys didn't seem to mind too much. Although that's I don't have much of a chance to sort of sneak up on these guys, so
Okay, then.
I don't need to fight you. They still seem angry. Another one of these things, just on the path. Interesting.
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west? Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
What are you doing out here all by yourself, eh?
Feel
Don't
my
worry, just...
soul, my wares are the finest.
We'll see about that. I've had some pretty good shops pop up. There you go, settle those. Right, what you got? The Frost Hunter Bow. Ooh. I send... That might actually be good, actually, because I've got... I think it's... Hang on. Yeah, I've got normal and fire. My other one's normal and... or fire and... acid. So that would be covering 2 extra elements, not just the one, if I get that. Yeah. Let's do that. And put that over... that one, I think it is. The Slicing Shredder Gauntlet. Card weapon that uses tear and slice into enemies. Hold the weapon draw before firing to tear into enemies for longer. Each catch charges the shredder increases its damage. I could get this to see what it's all about, because it's a new weapon type I've not used yet. And it seems like its whole deal is tearing, so... yeah, there's like one that focuses on damage, it looks like, one that focuses on actual tearing. Sure, let's give it a go. We'll replace it with... my traps, I guess. Nora's Sentinel. Looks kind of just like the basic armor, really. Oh, makes you very weak to acid, but everything else is pretty good. Stamina regen, concentration plus, stealth ranged. Don't know about those skills. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Right, did I switch out the right, I did, I switch out the right bow type, good. I thought that would have been embarrassing. Right, so... this thing looks cool, so do I... Huh. So... tear shredders and shredders, yeah, okay. Interesting. I have to give that a go at some point on the right enemy. Right, I can't remember if I just put down a save, but I'll put down another one anyway.
Best gear here.
Yes, hello, I'm right here.
Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Well, I mean, clearly that you'd be going to the wrong spot, Aloy. Oh, hello. I'm sorry about what I'm about to do. Oxhide, nice.
Trail goes into the hillside.
I can't wait for these things to become active again. That would suck. Oh, hello. Thanks for leaving me some purple loot. Damn, and it's a lot of loot. Also, yeah, workbench to see if I can upgrade my new weapon. Or can upgrade both of them. Nice, plus 25% draw speed, damn. Can't upgrade it anymore. What about this one? Plus 5 critical hit chance, damn. Can't do it again, though. I need like more green shine stuff for this. I should also have a quick look, or can I upgrade my armor? I can fully upgrade this one. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, I need to check my like weaves and stuff. Not done that in for like forever. This is locked. Got one for this. This is my fire and damage one. Well, the fire on this is only really to hit canister stuff, so I really kind of want just like damage for the most part. Overdraw damage, knockdown damage. I guess knockdown damage, maybe. Oh, damage against knockdown enemies. No, I want, yeah, make it easier to knock them down. Yeah, let's put that on there. That's already got a thing on. I can't do that. This has one. Tear damage. Yeah, I want tear on this thing. I guess I can put an elemental thing on you. Sure. Just because I don't see what else would go on that really to be good. What about my armor? My armor got something in it. Oh, it comes with a weave on it already. Which is melee damage +1. Increase the level of the melee damage passive boost, which allows you to do more damage with light and heavy attacks. To be fair, yep, that's good. I'll keep that on. Melee defense. Ooh. Acid defense. Range defense. I'm thinking the melee defense 7. Because melee hits hit hard. Cool. Decked out with some new gear. Well, not new gear. Better gear. Okay, oh god, Aloy. There you are. Right, time to head in. See what's going on.
Okay. Let's see where this goes.
Oh, hello.
I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
Oh, well, there you go. That answered my question. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's right, I was about to say, I had the... Where is it?
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or is
Yep.
it Dawn?
Okay.
Come on, Hades. You still in there?
Probably not. Or yes? It's ominous red glow, so I'm guessing yes. Although, yeah, you're badly damaged.
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Have you though?
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy.
Yeah.
What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Yeah.
Don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Do you know where Silence went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
Oh, how convenient for
Don't
Silence.
know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square.
Data error.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on
Data corrupted.
data error.
Yeah.
Structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone
Yeah.
else believe you've got a great personality, Hades?
And you're dying.
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Aloy. Too easy.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are defeated.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
But look, at that point, that wasn't really necessary though, Aloy. It was dying on its own.
Aloy,
Yeah, I thought so.
I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
No.
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So
I don't know if I can.
Instead of face to face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And
I...
using the same spyware. I see, so... all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Well, I hate you and love you, Silence.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
I'm going to ask you some questions. How about option
You
3?
mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
I think you know why he did it, Aloy. He needed them to trust him so he could get through.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
More dialogue options.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes. It did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
Yeah, but I say, if she comes back.
Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
I don't trust it.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Bastard. Oh, but I love him. Well then, this door's waiting for a scan, but I'm afraid we're going to have to blue ball you and end the episode here, because this I feel like it might take a while to do, and I am running on time, so yeah, I'm going to have to leave this one for the next episode, I'm afraid. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment. If you already want, slap the subscribe button. It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.